Alright, welcome. I'm Zodiac. Welcome. So basically, in this wonderful, wonderful game that I'll be playing is another round of Defeat Odds Pokemon. So this can be how it is. I know that I have been keeping my, basically, my winning streak. Okay, I've been winning for the past 4 wins. Like, what can I say, right? Come on, right? But the way how this is, I understand that the way how this is, the way how I'm going to have my own peace of mind, is that there's going to be a very opportunity to understand it of how it goes in that way, because this is how it goes. But in theory, me having a winning streak, let's keep going, right? And I'm trying to keep going as much as I can. And remember that the little guys are inside the cards. They are inside. But the way how this is, the opportunity is that we have to understand that. It's the way of how it is in that way, and it's just how it goes. But, you know what, bring it on, And, whether I have a good winning streak or not, it's the way of how it goes in that way. Whether you understand about the opportunity and that, how it is in that way, whether you think about that. You think about, okay, well, everything's going to be fine, alright, but this is how it goes, right? So, you see it as when fulfilling. You know how it's going to be, and you know how it's going to play out, right? That's how it goes. And when it does, you understand about how it is, and you have to see it as when fulfilling. So you know how it goes. But this is how it is. You understand what's happening in that way, and you see what's going on. But this is another winning streak. And if I keep going with this, this is how it goes in that way. So we're going to understand what's going on in that way, and we're going to figure out what's going on. So, like I say, I'll do the blue cards and red cards for my way. Polygons cards will be for the black and red cards for them. That's how it goes because you guys will see it in this wonderful pile here. By the way, this is how it's going to be in that way, because this is how it goes, right? So this is how it is. So you see it as my feeling. You know how it's going to be. You know how it's going to play out, and you think, okay, well, this is how it goes, right? So this is how it is in that way, because you have to understand it and you have to look forward to it, because that's how it goes in that way. So you see it as fulfilling, you know how it goes in that way, and you see how it is in that way of how it goes. So this is how it's going to be. But, this is how it is at the moment, and this is going to be very interesting indeed. So this is how it kind of coordinates, and this is how it's going to be in this wonderful feeling, because that's how it goes in that way. So this is what's going on. But you understand of how it goes in that way, and this is how it goes in the way of how it is. So we're going to figure out who's going to go first, who's going to go last, and we're going to figure out what's going on. I have the dealer, but I think the represents the dealer. And remember, the Pokedex will be on your left side, so this is on the right side. Do not confuse about it. That's how it goes. And we're going to figure out who's going to go first and who's going to go last. So Pokedex have a black card. I have a black card. That's how it goes in that way. And we're going to understand what's going on. So here we go. So let's see. So the Pokedex have the King of Spades. Zodiac has the King of Clubs. So basically both players have a King Eye together. That's kind of funny. So we're going to figure out what's going on with, let's see. And let's see what the Pokedex have for this time. So Pokedex have the 2 diamonds. Zodiac has Jack Spades. King Jack versus King 2. King Jack is higher than King 2. So I'll take it this time. So I'll go first this time. So that's kind of interesting, because when it is, this is how it goes in that way. So we're going to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to use these cards for the Pokedex, and then I'll use the other ones that I just said, because this is how it goes, right? So we're going to figure out what's happening in that way, and this is how it goes in that way. So this is how it's going to be, right? So you see it as I'm feeling, but that's how it goes in that specific outcome, and how it's going to be in that way, right? So this is how it is. So let's see. So I have at least 4 blues and 1 red. And let's see what I have. I have the 5 2 of clubs, 6 2 of hearts, and 8 diamonds. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I got clubs and hearts. So that's what I got. Okay. Now let's see what the Pokedex have. Pro guys will have at least 3 reds and 2 blacks. So let's see. And pro guys have the king of spades, 9 5 of hearts, 8 clubs, and jack of hearts. So they only got hearts. Okay, so it means that they actually killed my hearts, but this is how it goes. We both have 5 8 together, but the way that this is how it's going to be. So let's see what's going on. So discard 1 blue, add 2 blues and 1 red. And the flop is 7 of spades, queen 10 of hearts. Pros have a straight flush draw. Discard 1 blue, and another blue is the 10 of diamonds. Discard 1 blue, and another one is 2 diamonds. And I have 10-2 for a full house. Now it's 1 point for Zodiac, 0 points for pro guys. Discard 1 red, and then I'll add 2 blues, discard 1 red, add a red, and then discard 1 blue. And the flop is ace, queen of diamonds, and king of hearts. Discard 1 red, turn is the 5 of spades. And then discard 1 blue, and red for the last one is the jack of clubs. Players have kings and jacks, they have 2 pair. I only have a pair of 5s. Now it's 1 point for the pro guys, 1 point for Zodiac. And then I'll discard at least 3 blues and 2 reds. I'll discard 1 red, and then I'll add 1 blue, 1 red, discard 1 red, and then I'll add 1 blue, discard 1 red, and here is the flop. Flop is queen, 5 of clubs, and 7 of hearts. Discard 1 red. Turn is the 3 diamonds. Discard 1 blue, and the blue, or discard another blue, and then add another blue for the last one is the ace of clubs. I have the 5 high flush, and that must be at least 2 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the pro guys. Let's see. Discard 3 reds, add 2 blues, discard 1 red, add a blue, and the flop is 5 of 3 for all hearts and straight flush for Zodiac. Wow. Discard 1 blue, and the blue on the turn is the ace of hearts. Discard 1 red, and the blue for the last one is the queen of spades. Straight flush takes it beside the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high straight flush. Wow, that defeats the Fogarts' jack high flush. And now it's, I think it would be 2 points for Fogarts, 2 points for Zodiac. Wow. And then I'll do it again. Discard 2 reds, 1 blue. Then I'll add 2 blues, discard 1 red, add a blue, discard 1 blue. Flop is ace of spades, jack of hearts, jack of clubs. Discard 1 red, add blue on the turn is the 9 clubs. Discard one red. Discard one blue. And another blue for the other one is 2 hearts. I believe I have jacks and 2's for full house, but Pogots have jack 9 for full house. Now it's 3 points for Pogots, 2 points for Zodiac. Let's see. So I have 1 blue and 2 reds, and I'll discard 2 reds. And the flop is 9 hearts, 10 diamonds, 2 of spades. And discard 1 blue, and red on the turn is the king clubs. Discard 1 red. And another red is the queen clubs. Pogots have the 9, 10, jack, king, queen, king on straight. That beats my top set pair of 2's. Now it's 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Pogots, 2 points for Zodiac. Wow. Let's see. So discard 1 red, 1 blue, 1 red. Now I add 2 blues and 1 red. Flop is 10 for spades, 5 diamonds. Discard 1 red, and the blue on the turn is the ace spades. And then discard 1 blue, and red for another one is the 6 of clubs. I have 6s and 8s, I got 2 pair. Pogots only have 5s and 8s. But I think 6s and 8s kills the 5s and 8s, I guarantee you. And that must be at least 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for Zodiac, 4 points for Pogots. Wow. So discard 1 red, add a red, add a blue, discard 1 red. And add 1 blue. Flop is king 6, 9, all diamonds. Discard 1 red. Turn is the 6 spades. Discard 1 red, and the red for the last one is the 10 clubs. Pogots have only a pair of kings, pair of 9s. I got 3 of a kind with a pair of 6s. And I'll take it, so that'll be 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac, 4 points for Pogots. And let's see what's going on here. And then I'll discard one blue. And then I'll discard another blue, 1 red, another blue, another blue. So 4 blues and 1 red. And then I'll add at least so I'll at least discard five cards. Discard 1 blue. I'll add 1 blue, 1 red. Discard 1 red. Add a red. Flop is 8 of hearts, ace of spades, 7 diamonds. Opener for Zodiac. The 4 or the 9 would be fine. That'd be good as well. Discard 1 red. Turn is the jack of hearts. Pogots have a heart draw. I have a bad heart draw as well. Discard one red. Discard one blue. Add a red. And that's 7 of clubs. I got 2's and 7's to pair. Pro guys have jacks and 8's to pair. Jacks and 8's are higher than my 2's and 7's. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for pro gods and 4 points for Zodiacs. That's very interesting too. I have no idea why, but the cards seem to be a little bit slippery. I don't know why. But it's very interesting indeed, so bear with me in this situation. Let's see what pro guys will have this time. So pro guys will get 6 cards, which means they only have at least 4 blacks and 2 reds. So let's see. Pro guys have the Queen, 2, 8, 3 of hearts, Ace, King of diamonds. So basically they have hearts and they got diamonds. Let's see what I got. And let's see. And now I have at least 3 blues and 3 reds. And I got 7 diamonds, Ace of spades, 8 2 of hearts, and 5 2 of clubs. Again with a pair of 2's. So pro gods have one of my 2's. So Alex has two 2's. So that's how it goes. That's how it seems to be, right? So that's how it goes, I guess. Again with these slippery cards. Jeez. And I have, so discard 1 red, add 2 reds and blue. Flop is 10 of hearts, 7 clubs, 7 clubs. Discard 1 red, add another one is the 7 spades. Wow. Last card. And Jack of diamonds. And look at that. There's 3 7's here. I get the last 7 here, so that's 4 7's, but if I have 2's and 7's, that's a full house here. So that'll be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiacs, 5 points for pro gods. Wow. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 blue. Add 1 blue, 1 red. Discard 1 blue. Add a blue. And the flop is 6 8 of spades, 3 diamonds. Pro guys have the 8's and 3's. I have an open-ender. Discard 1 blue. Add a red for the turn is the Queen of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Discard another blue. Add a blue for the last one is the 2 diamonds. We have a top set with a pair of 2's. Pro guys only have queens and 8's. They have 2 pair. But a 3 of a kind takes it, so that'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiacs, 5 points for the pro god. And discard 1 red. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 red. Add a red. Discard 1 blue. And flop is Jack of clubs, King of hearts, Queen of diamonds. Discard 1 red. Turns to 7 of hearts. Discard 1 red. And blues the ace of clubs. We have aces and 7's, but pro guys have aces and kings. They have 2 pair. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for pro god. 6 points for Zodiac. And let's see what's going on here. So discard at least 4 blues and 1 red. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 blue, 1 red. Discard 1 red. Add a red. Discard another red. And the flop is Jack of Hearts, Ace of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds. Both players have a 3 count with aces. Discard 1 red. Turns to Queen of Diamonds. Now both guys have a Ace Queen full house. I don't like the sound of that. Discard 1 blue, 1 red. And I'll add 1 blue, and that's a 2 of spades. Cannot do it because Ace 2 full house cannot defeat Ace Queen full house. And that must be 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 points for both guys, 5 points for Zodiac. Let's see. Add 1 red, discard 1 red, add a red, discard another red, add a red, discard another red. And the flop is 8 clubs, 6 spades, Ace diamonds. Both players have Ace 8 together. And I'll do it differently. Discard 2 reds, add blue for the 4 clubs. Discard 1 red, and another red for the 5 of clubs. And I have the 5 high flush. That defeats the Bogarts' aces and 8s, 2 pair. And they also have their 6 high straight, but a flush defeats it. So that'd be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac, 7 points to the Bogarts. And I will do it again. Add 1 red, discard 1 blue, add 1 blue, discard 1 red, add 1 blue. Flop is 10, 9 of spades, King of diamonds. So that gives me an open ender. Discard 1 red. Another one is the 8 diamonds. Discard 2 blues. Add 1 red. Is the last one is the 5 diamonds. I have ace high, 2 pair. Bogarts have the ace high flush. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Bogarts. 6 points for Zodiac. Let's see. Discard 2 reds. Add 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add a red. Discard 1 red. Add a blue. Discard another red. And the flop is 3 clubs, Queen of spades, 8 of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Turns to 3 of hearts. Discard 2 blues. Add 1 blue is the Queen of spades. Bogarts have Queen 8 full house. Defeats my pair of 2s, pair of queens, and I think it's 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Bogarts, 6 points for Zodiac. So discard one blue, add 2 blues, discard 1 blue, add 1 red, discard 1 red. Up is 9 of hearts, 9 jack of clubs. Discard 1 blue. Turn is the 8 of diamonds. Discard 2 blues. Add 1 red. On the last one is the 7 of diamonds. I have 7s and 8s to pair. Pokeguts only have a pair of 8s. And then I got 2s and 9s. I got 2 pair as well. So that must be at least 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac. 9 points for Pokeguts. And let's see. I don't normally do 2 boards, but I will do it anyway. Discard 1 red. Add 3 blues. And the flop is 4 of spades. King 6 diamonds. Discard 1 blue. And let's see what the second board is. 1 blue and 2 reds. Flop is King of spades, 6 of clubs, 8 of spades. Discard 1 blue. Turn is the ace of spades on the top board. Discard 1 red. Add red for last is the next one is the 4 diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add the blue for the last one is the king of spades. Discard 1 blue. Add the blue for the last one is the 4 diamonds. And let's see. Poets have the ace king full house. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for the Pokegods and 7 points for Zodiacs. And then on the bottom board, I have, I have 4s and 2s. Pokegods have kings and 8s. And then I got 4, 5, 6, and 8 high straight as well on the bottom board. And 8 high straight defeats it. So that must be at least 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Zodiacs, 10 points for the Pokegods. Wow. And let's see. Discard 3 reds. Add 2 blues. And discard 1 blue. Add a red. Discard another red. And the flop is 7, 9 of hearts, 5 of spades. So I have 2 pair and a bad heart draw. Discard 1 red. Turn is the blue and that is the 8 of clubs. I have 7s and 8s to pair. So I need a 7, 8, or 5. Pokegods have a hard draw. I'll discard 2 reds. Add another one. That'll be red and that'll be a 10 of spades. And Pokegods only have a pair of 8s. I have 2 pair. I have 7s and 8s. I got a bigger 2 pair. And that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Zodiacs. 10 points for the Pokegods. Oh yeah, I am getting close. I can feel this. I can feel like I'm going to have the momentum. The magic touch again. And whether I have the magic touch, everything can easily do exactly how it is, right? It's the way of how it is at the moment, so I think that everything will be fine, but it's like, I don't know. Right, so let's see. Let's see what's going on. One more. So it'll be 2 blues and 1 red, and now discard 1 red. And the flop is 10 clubs, jack of diamonds, 6 of spades. Discard 1 red, and blue for the turn is the 10 hearts. Discard 1 blue, and that is the queen of clubs. Pokers have the ace, king, queen, jack 10 is a straight. 10 plus 1 is 11 points for the poker gods, 9 points for Zodiac. We'll do it again. Discard 1 red. Add 3 reds, and here we go. And the flop is jack of clubs, 10 of hearts, 5 of spades. The turn, king of hearts, and jack of hearts. Wow, pokers have a queen high flush. That defeats my 8 high flush. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for the poker gods, and 9 points for Zodiac. And let me see what's going on here. Discard 1 red. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add a red. And let's see, and the flop is ace of clubs, 2 of spades. Both players have ace 2 full house now, but it's not over yet. On the turn, discard 1 blue, add the blue on the turn is the 3 of diamonds. And pokers have the ace 3 full house. Discard 1 blue, discard 1 red. And the red for the last one is the queen of hearts. Pokers have the ace queen full house, defeats an ace 2 full house. Wow. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for poker gods, and 9 points for Zodiac. Wow. This is insane. Really insane. Thought I had the momentum. Let me do it again. So I'll discard 3 reds, and I'll add 2 reds and 1 blue. Flop is 7 spades and 4 clubs. Trip 10s for Zodiacs and a club draw. That's not bad for me. Discard 1 blue. Turn is another 7. 7 of hearts. Discard another blue. Add another blue for the last one is the jack of spades. And I have 2s and 7s for a full house. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zodiacs and 12 points for poker gods. And here we go again. So discard 1. 1 blue. Add 1 red. Discard 1 blue. Add another red. Discard 1 blue. Add a blue. And the flop is 5 of spades, 7 hearts, 4 diamonds. Discard 1 blue. Turns to 4 clubs. Discard 1 red. And the red for the last one is the 5 of clubs. I got the 5-7 full house. So now it's 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for Zodiacs, 12 points for the poker gods. This is good so far. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add 1 red. Discard another red. Flop is Jack of spades, 5 of hearts, Jack of diamonds. Discard 1 blue. Turn is the ace of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Discard another blue. And king of diamonds. Both have aces and kings, they have 2 pair. I have aces and 5s, but I missed my hard draw and my straight draw. And that would be 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for the Poet Gods, and I think it was up to 11, I think. Yeah, 11 points for Zodiacs. So it's not bad though. It's really not bad because I'm getting closer to them. So let's see. So I have 1 blue, 1 red. Discard 1 red. Add a blue. Discard another blue. Flop is 9 of hearts. Queen clubs, 10 of diamonds. Discard 1 red. Turn is the 3 spades. Discard 1 blue. Add a red for the last one is the ace of hearts. Bogus have aces and queens, they have 2 pair. I missed my straight draw, and that must be at least, it will be at least 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for Poet Gods and 11 points for Zodiac. Wow. And let's see. I'll discard at least 2 reds and 3 blues. And now discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds. Discard 1 blue. And another red. Flop is 3, 6 of clubs, and king of spades. Zodiac has a 3 flush draw. Discard 1 red. And another blue is another 3 hearts. Both have a 3 of kind with a pair of 3s. We have a king 3 full house right now. But 3 flush is the only one I can do it. Discard 1 blue, discard another blue. And red is another 3 of diamonds. Wow. So yeah, the Poets had the king 3 full house. I had the 2's and 3's for full house, but it's no good. 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for the Poet Gods. 10 points for Zodiac. I had them. I do. I had it. One more. I'll discard at least 5 reds. I'll add 2 reds and 1 blue. And the flop is 3 spades, 2 clubs, ace of diamonds. Top set for Zodiacs. Top 2 for the Poet Gods. Discard 1 red. Add blue is the 8 diamonds. Discard 1 red, 1 blue. Add blue for the last one is the 4 hearts. I have the 2, 3, 4, 5 ace, ace high straight. Defeats the Poet Gods is ace 8, ace 3, ace 2. So 3 defeats it. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Zodiacs and 15 points for the Poet Gods. discard 1 blue, add 2 blues, discard 1 blue, add another blue, discard 1 red. And the flop is ace 2 of spades, king of diamonds. So I got another top set against Bogart's 2 pair. Discard 1 blue, add 1 red, is the 8 of diamonds. Discard 1 blue, discard another blue, add another one, is the king of clubs. Bogart's have the ace king full house, defeats my 2s and kings for full house, no good. 15 point plus 1 is 16, 16 points for Bogart's and 12 points for Zodiac. And here we go. I'll discard 1 blue, 1 red. I'll add 2 blues. Discard 2 blues. Add a red. And let's see, and the flop is queen of diamonds, 2 of hearts, queen of hearts. Both have queen 2 for full house. I have the same thing. Queen 2 full house. Discard 1 red. Turn is the 5 of diamonds. Discard 1 blue. Discard another blue. Add a red. Ace the 7 of clubs. And that must be at least queen 2 full house. Another queen 2 full house. If I use a pair of 2s with a pair of queens for full house, Bogart's have the queen 2 full house again, so we can both split. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for Zodiac, 16 points for Bogart. Discard 2 blues, 1 red. I will add one blue, 1 red. Discard 1 blue, add a red. Flop is Jack 6 of hearts, 6 clubs. Discard 1 blue. Turns to 9 clubs. Discard 1 blue, 1 red. And 1 red is the queen of spades. Bogart's have a queen, pair of queens, but then I got 6s and 2s, I got 2 pair. 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for Zodiac, 16 points for Bogart. I am running out of cards, by the way. I'll do something different. So I'll add 2 blues, 1 red, and I'll discard 1 blue and 2 reds. And the flop is 4 diamonds, 8 spades, jack clubs. Discard 1 red, add the blue is the 9 diamonds. Discard 1 red, discard 1 blue, add 1 blue is the 10 of spades. Bogart's have the 9, 10, jack, king, queen, king at straight. 16 plus 1 is 17, 17 points for Bogart's, 14 points for Zodiac's. And let's see. Discard 1 blue, add 1 blue, 1 red. Discard 1 blue, add another blue. Discard another blue. Flop is 6 diamonds, 6 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds. Discard 2 reds, and 1 red is another 6 of spades. Discard 1 red, and another one is the 4 of spades. Bogart's have the ace high flush, but I have 2s and 6s for a full house. I'll take it, and that must be at least 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for Zodiac, and 17 points for the Bogart. Wow. And here we go. Discard 1 red, add 2 blues, discard 1 blue, add a blue, discard 1 red. And the flop is queen of clubs, 6 of spades, jack of diamonds. Discard 2 reds, and 1 red. On the turn is the king of hearts. Discard 1 blue, add a red. For the last one is the ace of clubs. I basically only have, ace 8, ace 2, ace 5, ace 7. But it's no good because pro guys have aces and kings. They have 2 pair. 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 points for the pro gods and 15 points for Zodiac. Yikes, this is no good. And I'll add 1 blue. And I'll add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is queen of hearts, 3 diamonds, 2 of spades. Discard 1 red, and the blue for another one is the 7 of clubs. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the last one is the 7 of hearts. Out of the 7-2 full house, and that must be at least 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for Zodiac, 18 points for the pro god. Add 1 blue. Add 1 blue and 2 reds. And the flop is 4 diamonds, 7 hearts, 5 spades. Discard 1 blue, add a red. It's 5 of clubs. Discard 1 red, add blue is another one is the 5 of hearts. And I have 7, 5 full house and 2s and 5s for full house. So that must be at least it'll be 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 points for Zodiac, 18 points for the pro gods. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues, 1 red. And the flop is 9 of hearts, king of diamonds, ace of hearts. Discard 1 red. Add the blue on the turn is the 10 of diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add another one is the ace of hearts. Pro gods have the ace king full house. Wow. They also have the queen of flush. I have 0 count with pair aces, but if flush takes it. 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 points for the pro gods, 17 points for Zodiac. Wow. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is 3 hearts, king of spades, 6 of clubs. Discard 1 red. Turns to 3 of spades. Discard 1 red. And another one is the ace of diamonds. And pros have the king 3 full house. And that must be at least 19 plus 1 is 20. 20 points for pro gods. And 18 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 blue. And another blue. Discard 1 red. And the flop is king of diamonds, 2 of spades, 4 hearts. Discard 1 blue. And a red for another one is the queen of diamonds. Discard 1 blue. And another one is the queen of hearts. 2s and queens for a full house, but pro gods have kings and queens for a full house. Oh my god, that's so tilting because I was in the lead and now not. So now it's 21 points for the pro gods and 18 points for Zodiac. Wow, that was so tilting. Discard 1 red, and I'll do 2 boards. So on top board there's three reds, and the flop is 6 jack of hearts, 10 of clubs. And I'll add 2 blues and a red. On the second board is queen of spades, 9, 6 of clubs. discard one blue. Add red on the turn is the ace spades. Add another blue on the turn is the jack clubs. Discard one blue. Last one is the 10 of spades. Last one is the 6 of diamonds. And let's see. Yeah, poets only have a pair of, well, pair of 8s, but it's no good because I got 7s and 8s, so I got 2 pair. So I'll take that one. So that'll be 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 points for Zodiac and 21 points for the Pogods. Second board, I got the 5 high flush. That kills the Pogods' pair of queens. And that'll be 19 plus 1 is 20. 20 points for Zodiac, 21 points for the Pogods. Very close game now. Very close. You know why? Because I'm getting closer to that. So let's see. And let me do it again. With 2 boards this time. So I'll discard 1 red and I'll add 1 blue and 2 reds. And the flop is 4, 6 of spades, 5 of diamonds. So I have the 8 high straight on the top board. And I'll add 2 reds and 1 blue on the second board is King of Hearts, 10, 2 of diamonds. Discard 1 blue, add a red for another one is the 9 of spades. And another blue is the 6 of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Add a red for the last one is the 9 of hearts. Last one is the queen of spades. And let's see. I have the 4, 5, 6, and 8. 8 high straight, not high straight. So that'll be 20 points for Zodiac, 21 points for Pogods. And then the second one, I got top set with pair of 2s. Defeats Pogods says kings and queens to pair, kings and 2s, queens and 2s. So I'll take this one. So it'll be 21 points for Zodiac, 21 points for the Pogods. Wow. Oh yeah, this is going to be very interesting indeed. Here we go. And here we go. And I'll do the flop. So I'll discard at least 5 blues. And I'll add 1 red and 2 blues. Flop is 8 hearts, 10 clubs, 9 diamonds. And I'll discard 2 blues. Add 1 red on the turn is the 10 of spades. Discard 1 blue. Add the red for the last one is the 8 of diamonds. Pogods have trip 8s. I have trip 8s. So both players have trip 8s together. It would be at least 22 points for Pogods, 22 points for Zodiac. Because if we use ace 8 together, that's the main thing. And I'll do it again. I'll discard at least 3 blues and 2 reds. And I'll add 2 blues and 1 red. And the flop is 10 clubs, 10 hearts, 8 clubs. So we got top pair and a flush draw. Polka dots have top pair with no flush draw. Discard 2 reds, add 1 blue. On the turn is the 2 diamonds. Discard 1 red. And the last card is the king of clubs. I got the 2's and 10's for a full house. Defeats the polka dots says kings and 2's. And there it goes. So that's how it's going to be. So basically, your winner, again, is 5 points win. Like, you know, this is the winning streak. And that'll be 23 points. Well, actually, I don't know if it's, yeah. We both are out 20, 21, 22, 22. So it's actually 23, yeah. So 23 points for Zodiac and 22 points for the polka dots. So as you can see, I've been on a winning streak ever since, and you know I've been doing well. So this is how it goes, and this is how it's gonna be a very interesting way of knowing what to do. And I had a good time, and this is how it goes in that way. Because this is gonna be very interesting in that way, right? So that's how it goes. But you know, this is how it goes, and I hope you all enjoy this lovely you know, game that I was playing, and you understand about how it goes in that way. So this is what's going to be happening in that way, and that's how it is. So I hope you all like it and enjoy it, and this is the way it works, and this is the way it happens. It's the way of how it goes, right? So, you know, this is how it goes, and there's a good saying is, know your limit, play within it, right? That's how it goes. But this is interesting, and this is like once in a lifetime of how it goes, and this is how it's going to be. So I hope you all like this video. Try to understand it. Try to, you know, do exactly how it is, and this is the way it works. So this is how it's going to be. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time what I do. So thank you so much. Thank you. Bye for now. Really, thank you, and thanks, and